So, what is that one exercise which will reduce your stored fat? So it's just this. So moving on to the first exercise for the bicep, it's easy workouts. So why do we choose easy bar over straight bars? Because easy bar is less comfortable for your wrist when you go up and down rather than doing with a straight bar. So the next exercise the bicep would be kind of a reclined bicep curls with dumbbells. Why? Because it hits the stretch ratio and the tension will be great when you go down, plus it will be stretching even more. So bringing it up and going down will hit both of the moment. It seems tough. I even breathe. Just wait up. I get trouble with the shoulders, so that's why I can't move my shoulders up. So moving on to the next workout for the forearm. Okay. So your forearms is just not one muscle. And if you notice, like when you look at forearm, there are two muscle fibers run over the forearm. One is on the top of it, which works when it does kind of action where you just pull your wrist up. So we'll be doing the motorcycling revving that I have already shown you many times in this video. Also, that's the exercise for this. This one hits this inner part, which is the bigger part of the forearm, which gives you that dense look. It is hit by this kind of action where you rotate your wrist inside, a little bit like this or even this. So, what is that one exercise which will reduce your stored fat? So it's just this, the incline treadmill walking. Why incline treadmill walking? Why not the other cardio exercise that has been preached a lot about over the Instagram? Why only this exercise? Not just this exercise, any exercise which is slow paced cardio will burn your stored fat. The reason being is when you do the high intensity cardio for any sort of exercise, which builds up the heartbeat, is usually taking energy from the glucose or the stored energy which is readily available, which is your carbs. So it will be burning your carbs and your glucose, but not your fat. Maybe in the long run it might help, but not so effectively as this one. Because when you do a slow paced workout, your heartbeat is quite comfortable and your breathing pattern is quite comfortable. So your body thinks you're doing your normal activity. So what does your body do? It doesn't do much, but it starts to realize that yeah, your day-to-day schedule needs a lot more energy than it thought. So what it does is it starts burning the stored fat, which is its survival bank. For example, for instance, if you ever in a position of scarcity of food, so that stored fat is its bank. So what it does is it realizes it's kind of a similar kind of situation where you are required to work or required more energy to perform your daily schedule. So obviously it starts working with the fat and converts it into energy and produces for your day-to-day activity. And by that, we can eliminate the fat, stored fat. So this is one of the best exercises I always recommend to people. Don't go super fast on the pace. Keep it slow. Keep it as if it doesn't affect your breathing. Yeah, that's the most important part. Go incline as much as possible where you are comfortable, and the pace should be not more than 4 or 5. Once you start warming up, you can increase a bit of pace. But keep in mind, don't go out of breath while performing this exercise. It is this whole point of this exercise is it is a low intensity cardio, which means you don't even feel it. What's the amount of time you should be doing it? Maybe around 10 minutes max, 10 to 15 minutes. Where it burns almost around 100 to 150 calories, which equals to a round figure about 10,000 steps. If you're a person who doesn't have treadmill, then you might start walking for 10,000 steps. Calculate the exact amount of distance which is required for you to cover 10,000 steps.